What's up guys, and welcome back to the Scopspray channel. So first, I wish you all a very happy new year. As you can see on the background, I recently moved into a new apartment. That's one of the reasons why there were not a lot of videos in the last 2 months. But the most important thing is that I'm back again to offer you some great videos for 2023. Today's video is going to be a short video in which I will explain to you how to gain and lose weight by using some anime examples. I've already done a video on nutrition in general, but this time I really wanted to focus on how to gain and lose weight. I decided to do this video because I myself will have to lose a bit of weight for my next powerlifting competition in the end of January. Of course, I will apply all the tips of this video for my own preparation, but I also hope that these tips will help you to change your physique for the year to come. Alright, now that everything's clear, let's learn how to gain weight or lose weight by using anime. Let's go! Before starting, it's important to remind you of the different elements of our body composition. Your total body weight is obtained by combining the weight of your bones, your muscles, your fat, and the water inside of you. Since you cannot really change the weight of your bones, we are left with 3 main elements on which you can have an impact: muscle, fat, and water. So first, let's see how to gain weight in each one of these 3 elements. The first way to gain weight is to gain muscle. It's the best and most healthy way, but it's also the most difficult. First, you will have to destroy your muscle fibers during training. Then, if you really push your muscle to their limits, ate enough protein and recovered well, your muscle will repair themselves, stronger and heavier than before. This phenomenon is very well explained in one of my favorite scenes of Haikyuu, during which the coach brings the Karasuno team to the restaurant after a very tough match and tough loss against Aoba-san.
試合後の今なんか筋繊維ぶっちぶちだ。それを飯食って修復する。そうやって筋肉がつく。
いただきます。
The second way of gaining weight is to gain fat. In comparison to the first one, this way of gaining weight is not the best, but ironically, it's the easiest. As I said in my video about nutrition, gaining fat is linked to an excess in your caloric balance. Most people gain fat by eating more than what their body needs to function. Gaining a bit of fat when you want to gain weight is normal, but you have to control it. If you don't control it, you could finish like Usopp during the 2-year training arc on Boyne Island. Even with all the warnings of Heracles, he kept eating without training and rapidly become obese.
どうだヘダクです。これでおでも森の勇者だぞ。ウソップーン、その体は超まずいだん。早く体を動かしてカロリー消費しないと手遅れになるぞ。
The third way of gaining weight is to gain water. In order to do it, you need to consume a lot of water or food that contains a lot of water, like watermelons, bananas, or soup. Then you will have to eat a lot of carbs and salt in order to have the best water retention in your body. It is healthier than gaining fat and quite easy, but it's not a way often used by people. The reason behind this is that the excess of water will usually come out during training or when you go to the toilet. This unusual technique can also be seen in One Piece, when Luffy finally understands the weakness of Crocodile's fruit and decides to drink a whole barrel of water and to fight him with his big bloated body.
これならどうだ。これで今までの俺じゃねえ。
正気かてめえ。
水ルフィ。ほら、やべえ、水漏れだ。
Alright, now that we know how to gain weight in multiple different ways, let's see how to lose weight by losing muscle, fat, or water. So the first way of losing weight is to lose muscle. Although it's usually not the way that people prefers, it's a great way to lose weight knowing how heavy muscles are. In order to keep just the amount of muscle you need for your training, you need to do a sport which requires your body to be light. Running, street workouts, gymnastics, and long jump are great examples. Being on a slight caloric deficit while doing these kind of sports is a great way to lose muscle and fat at the same time. A very extreme example of this can be seen in Baki, before Jack started to take steroids. He was pushing his body to its limits without eating enough. In the end, he lost a lot of muscle and he really looked like a skeleton. The second way of losing weight is to lose fat. It's the way of losing weight that everyone prefers, and like gaining muscle, it's the toughest way. Losing fat is a complex phenomenon during which your body is going to use stored fat as energy when you don't have any in reserve. In order to do so, you just have to be on a caloric deficit. But as I said before, losing fat is always linked with losing muscle. So you will have to prove to your body that it needs to keep the maximum muscle possible while discarding all the fat. A very simple yet very accurate example of this process can be seen in Brotherhood Final Fantasy when Prompto starts to work out. We see him train every day while eating less calories, and he ends up having a very athletic body. The third and final way to lose weight is to lose water. It's a way that most people don't really know, but it's very helpful, especially for strength or combat sports competition, during which you need to be in a certain weight class. In order to do it, you can do a water cut protocol, which will help you to lose a few kilos by sweating and going to the toilet. There is no risk of doing it for a few kilos, but it's mostly for the weighing of athletes that will regain the weight just a few hours after that. A very detailed yet very extreme water cut process can be seen in Hajime no Ippo when Takamura is preparing his fight against Hulk. We can see him losing all the water in his body in a lot of ways, but also losing his mind little by little. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. I hope you really liked it. Losing and gaining weight is usually something that is overcomplicated in most videos, so I really wanted to explain it in the most simplest and funniest way by using some anime examples. As I said in the intro, I will be doing a bit of weight cutting and my first water cut protocol for the competition in January. So I might do a video about it if you want, and in addition, if you want more content on nutrition, do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section down below. Have a very nice day, keep working out, and I see you soon in the next video. Peace out!